I recently posted a photo of 3 young boys from Haiti that Hannah and I sponsor, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the story behind that. It was about 3 years ago, and Hannah and I were really feeling on our hearts that we wanted to sponsor a child. Actually, we wanted to sponsor a child for each of the children that we have, and we had 2 children at the time. And so we were praying about this, but we were wondering if we could actually afford to do it practically. We were on a really low income at the time, and we didn't know if we'd be able to do it, but we really wanted to do it. And I remember going to play football one evening, and as we were playing football, you know, football is a game that's all about passing, and you pass the ball to each other and you have to get it into the opponent's net. But as you're passing the ball, you know, you'll call to each other, pass it here, or give me the ball, or something like that. And this particular night there was one guy, and rather than saying pass me the ball, he kept saying test me, test me. What he was saying to the rest of us was pass me the ball and see what I can do, test me. And anyway, as I was driving home that night from playing football, I was thinking about the orphans, and in my mind was this test me, test me, test me. And it reminded me about one of the things that is written in the Bible, in the book of Malachi, and it's talking about giving tithes and offerings to God, and God says, test me in this and see if I will not pour out blessing upon you, too much for you to contain. And I remember thinking as I was driving back in the car, God, I'm just going to commit to supporting these 2 orphans, and we're just going to commit to giving that money, and we're going to trust that as we do that, you will provide everything that we need. And I remember thinking to myself, oh, I can't wait to tell Hannah, she's going to be so excited. And Hannah had already gone to bed when I got home because I was playing football at night. And I remember I got into the bath, and as I got into the bath, I sat there and quickly checked my emails on my phone. And as I looked at the phone, I had an email from a friend, and it said, a few months ago, David, we'd felt that God had asked us to send you some money. And I just want to let you know that we didn't do it, I'm sorry, and I've just transferred the money to you. And anyway, a couple of days later, the amount of money came through that friend had transferred to us, and it was enough to pay for the 2 orphans, to sponsor these 2 orphans for just over a full year. And since then, you probably know we've had another baby. Just 2 months ago we had another child, and we did not even hesitate. We immediately went onto the Donita's Children website, and we sponsored another child. So now we've got these 3 beautiful children, and we're just so thankful to God for the way that He puts things on our hearts, and then He asks us to step out, and then of course He provides what we need in order to do that. And I'd really like to encourage you. I just feel like supporting orphans is something that's really on God's heart, and I just hope that our story is an inspiration to you, and that you would also consider supporting maybe 1 orphan or 2 orphans, or like we desire to do as a family, to sponsor an orphan for every child that we have.